Okay, hello, hello. So today's a weird day. Yesterday, I inadvertently played 60 seconds a little bit early. I'm pretty sure people do not fully mind that, though. So as I said I was going to play 60 seconds today, I will do another run of it today after I do a little bit of arting. I'll see how I feel. I'll be perfectly honest today, I feel weird today. I'm not necessarily in the most artistic mood as of right now. But I still think I want to try this because I do genuinely want to get better at my artwork. And I'm not going to get better if I just constantly keep not doing it, right? Hi, Mia. How are you doing? Okay, that's all set up. I love the generic tunes they have for their streams. They really get me in the mood for drawing art. Should I do the same joke I did a few days ago? That's a great letter of the alphabet. It's also a vowel, which is great for Wordle. I watched your Celeste stream like I do not know how long ago. True, it could have been years. Maybe you watched me when it first came out, like in 2018. Me playing Minecraft? Oh nice, is it modded or vanilla? Then I saw a bunch of Celeste on my For You page, so that was clearly my fault. I think... Is this meant to be a sketch pencil? Hold on. Kinda looks like it. Definitely your fault. Everything's my fault. That's the beauty of being a streamer, is that you can just blame me for doing everything. It's actually quite cool. Yeah, it needs to be more circulish. I'm playing vibrant visuals. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to bed. Have a good stream. Okay, bye-bye. Enjoy your rest. Imagine with the thing you do before going to sleep is just blaming somebody for watching more Celeste, a game that you like. I'm in a cave defeating mobs. So the idea that I had with Poketa is technically I've already drawn Poketa before. So I did not mean to do that. Stop. Wait, does this have two functions? So if you notice when I'm clicking it, it makes it so I can like pan around. So I think I accidentally bound it. So it both pans and does this. Trying to get 30 something XP. Okay. That is funny. Okay, so. And the reason that I'm drawing Poketa specifically is I'm not really planning on fully... I hit 90 subs, let's go. As I wanted to start with something kind of simple, I think. To be perfectly honest, it's been a little bit since I've been doing artwork. I've been watching some videos, but it's difficult. I've never really been a super artistic person. Also, I'm pretty sure the blade's thicker. I've always been more of the type of person to do like math or even like language arts to some extent. I'm not somebody who can necessarily visualize stuff too well. It is certainly a difficult challenge for me. And that is exactly why I'm doing it. My goodness, Poketa, you are so circular. You're a circular little guy. That looks so unique for a second. What do you mean by unique? The correct word you're looking for is special. Also, I love... This picture does not show it, but I love the little arts, the thing that they did, that Fujimoto did for Poketa's tail, because I'm pretty sure it's literally just that. It's pretty much just a ripcord for a chainsaw. It's adorable. I remember it, but it's not shown in the picture here. What a great reference image. Yes, very special. Thank you. It's what I aspire to be every day. A special little guy. I was about to say, why are you not getting rid of stuff? So probably like the handlebar here. I think you already are. Smiley face. Oh no, trust me. There are many people in my life who tell me I'm very special. Family members, friends, co-workers. The whole 9 yards. It feels way too large. Oh my goodness. Well, I want to see what this looks like. Beautiful. There's nothing wrong. I'm gonna do that last, quite clearly, because it looks weird. Or, alternatively, what I should also do is just put other layers, because that'd probably help. Also, speaking of which, I think that there are a little bit too many... What do they call it on chainsaws? They call it, like, teeth or something like that? I think there's way too many teeth here, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. That's a beautiful thing about drawing art yourself and not AI generating it. If you make a mistake and you like the mistake, you can be like, eh, it can stay. I wonder how many people have said that sentence. Oh, I did that all in one stroke. I wonder how many people have said that sentence before, but for many different contexts. Yes, yes, streamer artist. True. Dude. Let me get rid of those too. Apparently Boop is the chosen one because you have the number next to your name. That means that you're chosen. You are special. Apparently. And not the special that I was talking about to the TikTok person earlier. Hello? Does anyone see my cursor? I've lost it. Oh, it's because it's so small. I did not see a number. Wait, am I the only one who could see a number? So currently on my screen, I can take a screenshot and I can post it to the Discord if you really want to see it. But essentially, next to your name, there's like a number, and it's 1, and then there's a crown on the left side of it. But it appeared, the trickster. Ooh, that one's awkward. H. Yay, I'm the king now. True. Ouch. Me when the teeth goes away. How sad. Yeah, I certainly think I could have done better, but that's okay. I always think I can do better with a variety of different things. It works for now. And the reason I'm saying that is because I've drawn Poketa before. In fact, I think I've shared this photo before. I'm going to pull it up real quick. Just to remind myself the drawing that I did a while back. I'll just insert it as a reference. Yeah, there's just a little guy. I like the little guy that I did here. The muscle on the leg looks like it's spasming. But that's fine, you know? You're just a little guy. It'd be funny if this is not showing up on stream. And I just like a schizophrenic person just talking about it. That's adorable. I'm gonna eat it. No. I have to get rid of it so you're not able to do that. How dare? Exactly. Honestly, the real how dare is how dare you. You tried to eat the perfect little child. And if I'm honest, I think Poketa kind of has a little bit of the small, like, Sans effect. The Sans effect, or the Boba Fett effect, as I like to call it, is where a character does not really show up too much in the, like, medium that they're talking about, and people see them as really cool, even though they do not really do much. I mean, for Chainsaw Man, it's a little bit different, but I mean, it's kind of the same principle, because the main character of Chainsaw Man is Denji, and then Poketa has a very important aspect to the plot. I could be completely wrong, by the way, because I've only read part 1. I've not gotten through part 2 yet of Chainsaw Man. Alright, it's very messy, but that's okay. Welcome to Live Chair. Remember to protect your privacy. True, you should do that. Okay, so that was a little practice drawing just to get me warmed up to do a little bit of lines. Now we're going to move on to this little guy here. This one I actually will be coloring. Also, there's no more gay people. They all died. Pride Month is over. True, they all were executed and shot. I am a ghost. Honestly, real quick, I'm going to do something heretical. I'm going to merge this with the bottom layer. And then just put this as... Foxy moment? Yes. Well, I drew Freddy last time. I may as well draw Foxy. And then the next stream, I'm going to draw Chica. I know there's a sad portion of you who are probably thinking that I was going to say the word Bonnie. And I feel bad for you now. Unlucky. That's all I have to say. Unlucky. Okay, I'm actually going to put this to the side here. No, I died Monster on XP. I was one of those people. I love Bonnie. I like Bonnie too. Especially the yellow one. What you mean by that? Very weird hair follicles, I will admit. no. What, do you not like the yellow version of Bonnie? Oh wait, no, you're talking to Mio. Maybe if you leave, you can get your XP back. Well, that's the cruel thing about Minecraft. When you lose your XP, it's just gone. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, bye-bye, boo. Okay, gotta do the little guy. Thumb up emoji. Thank you. That's the highest commendation I could ever have. Also, that right ear's a little bit weird. That's okay. I think what I need to learn to do is I just need to learn to let something be bad for a little bit and not instantly fix it. It's okay. It will survive being like that for a few minutes. Because, like, I need to focus on doing lines a little bit better. Hey. Hi. I got you a couple likes, but thank you. You don't have to like the stream. I think that likes do literally nothing. That is my opinion of them. The Crimson Chin. Under 99, bye. Okay, bye-bye. By the way. Not. Bye. Are you gonna leave or you're not gonna leave? Okay. That is such a large chin. No. Not, mate. Do you want me to help you leave? I can help you leave if you want. If you're stuck in the TikTok live dimension, I can give you the sweet release of death. Why do I want to drop from this side? I meant by the way. I will be back in 5 years. Okay, bye-bye, Mio. See you in 5 years. That's where I'm gonna start getting the comments. But Spaghetti, why are you not, like, caring that I was about to leave? Go ahead. Take your time if you need to do something. I will miss you. No, like, for real, I will miss you. Yep. Okay. Bye-bye, Mio. If this is truly the last time we talk for 5 years, then I will write it down. Why do you only have 2 views? Why do I only have 2 views? Because, you see, I asked my mother and my great father to watch this stream. This is only literally for them. That's the reason. Everyone else is optional. Oh well, now it's 1. Cool, let's go. Where are your parents? Locked away. Mother and forget. True, that is how it is. The mother and the forgotten. Such bulbous eyes. The most bulbous of eyes. Autocorrect is so annoying. I bet it is. Well, it's probably because you're focusing on typing so quickly, right? It needs to be a little bit closer. It probably needs to be like here. Yeah. I guess I'm just not even going to be doing the sketch lines today. Who cares about sketching? That is not important. I am back. Welcome back, Boop. While you're away, apparently Mia's going away for 5 years. Apparently. They will be missed. Oh dang, bye Mia. Is this a joke? I cannot tell. Me neither. You're good at drawing, by the way. Oh, thank you. I'm the best. I should go on Twitter and ask for hundreds of dollars for my commissions. No, the problem that I have with doing things is that I cannot tell if somebody's being nice saying something or if they earnestly mean it. Because, like, I know that there's a ton of problems that I'm having with my art here. That I'm not drawing the lines the quote-unquote proper way, or I'm not using perspective in the way that I should, or that I'm using colors weird. Guess what? I thought loosely the statement was guess who. That's about where it should be. You won $200,000. Can I claim that now? Or is it only a non-refundable currency that I cannot exchange out? I have it on card. The man look at that eye patch. No, you see, it's not an eye patch. It's just Foxy was just born like that. The eyes are just completely distorted. If you want your money, what do I have to do? Do I have to give you my name and identifying information? Perhaps if you're feeling extra special, I also have to give you, like, personal identifiable information. Credit card with the wacky 3 numbers on the back. Oh, that's adorable. The little fangs here. So you go. I thought Foxy... Is that a gold tooth? Or I think that's meant to be a gold tooth, because I swear Foxy has a gold tooth. Look at the little fangs. They're adorable. Alright, what should I do next? I should probably do the body. James is apparently leaving me on edge. They may have already left, but they're not telling me how I get my money. Oh, Cookie Run Kingdom? Hold on. Cookie Run Summer Update came out. I love Marshmallow Bunny Cookie so much. She's so cute. I do not have her yet. It's so sad. So it's the kind of sad thing. I hope this is not gonna make you sad. The chase of getting the marshmallow bunny cookie, which is a statement that I never thought I would ever say, is probably going to be more exciting than actually having the marshmallow bunny cookie. It's funny how that works. You are correct, yes. Now you've made me depressed. Yeah, I'll draw the eyebrows later, because I need to reorganize the eye situation up here. Unless they become meta. And in that case, ooh, it would be so worth it. I like how it's just a ball. That is just unironically the physique of the plush. That is how they look. That is very funny to me. The ball. Ball. But ball. Can I move? Can I move the camera? Can I move that camera? Thank you. Me when I try to move, but it's not letting me. There we go. Now I can see it. And then I think down here. It's very awkward. So I should probably redraw this line. So that way it looks closer to what it should be. It's probably not as chunky as it should be, but it can avoid being a little chunkster. Ooh, needs to be over here. All right, now for the feet. This is actually, technically, is it feet or is it legs? I'm gonna consider them feet, because why not? These are not actually just the legs of the Foxy plush, it's just the feet, with the legs removed. That is not a cursed idea, that is just how it is. It's just how it be. Probably a little bit more over. And then what I do is I essentially draw another circle. Yeah. I think this outer circle should be neither. It's his little stubbles, as my sister calls them. The stubbles. The stubbies. Alright, well, I'm gonna try redrawing this. Also, I'm trying to think of this. Where in the world does this model even come from? Is this FNAF World? I think it might be actually Five Nights at Freddy's 4 that you see this model. Oh wait, no. Could it be a different game? Could it be FNAF 2? Where are you from? Where do you exist? I have no clue. My Five Nights at Freddy's fandom is clearly failing me here. I'm not even able to identify where this one specific Foxy plush comes from. I'm a bad fan. I think I'm drawing it too ovally. You see, what I need to do is I need to go to like those competitions where people try to freehand a circle as much as possible. Has anyone ever seen those videos? Those are very interesting. Or like somebody will just go up to a chalkboard and then just draw a circle freehand. It's like very close to perfect. Hello? Okay, Krita... It's either I'm not good at using Krita, or Krita decides not to work properly. Because every time you hear me on the keyboard, I'm trying to undo this line that I just did, and it's not undoing. Like, see, I can undo this, but I cannot undo that for some reason. There we go. Hallelujah, it worked. The rage consumes. No one cares about circles. Triangles are better. Honestly, trapezoids are the best. I love me some trapezoids. Hi. How you doing, Signal? How you doing? That's a hot take. Streamer says something that's not agreeable. Unacceptable. I'm just not able to draw the stubbles. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, we'll try that for now. Should I do it the opposite? Yeah, I think I'll just do it the opposite. So that looks kind of close. The funky music is playing again. It's not circly enough. Hello, hola. All the ways of saying hello, I imagine. His feet look so strange. I agree with that. They do not look like that whatsoever. Because, hold on. Because I know what it is. Is literally, it's just circle. And then bigger circle, essentially. Did I just do it, like, much better when I was not near the drawing? 2025, 2030. Hello, it's been so long. It's not been 5 years. Go on, leave. Goodbye. Keep your promise. Well, is it... It's not really a circle, is it now? Now that I think about it, because it kind of just looks like... Maybe the idea I had was wrong. I was trying to see a shape where there was none. Maybe it's more so... Why does it say the game is 60 seconds? Because, so yesterday... Spaghetti story time. Yesterday I played 60 seconds thinking that was the day that I scheduled it. I was incorrect. So, what I'm probably gonna do is that as soon as I am not in a super artistic mood, I'll probably play another run of 60 seconds. And then afterwards, I'll probably do some, like, stream work that I need to do for, like, completing games. So I might do, like, Celeste or what other games? Maybe Satisfactory, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think the problem with the legs, the reason they look so weird is I'm drawing the circle way too small. Me when the... I got to 1 day more than my record in the game, by the way. Cool. I've not even played the game since last stream. So we're gonna make a much bigger circle now. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Look at that. Actually, probably one of the better circles that I've drawn so far. Now what we do is we draw a bigger circle. I mean, it looks slightly better. That's a cool drawing, I know. All the kindergartners brag about my drawing skills. I get... I get hooked up with, you know, the juice boxes. Apple, even grape. I'm that cool. That's not Foxy, though. That's a 1,000-foot long Foxy. What do you mean 1,000-foot long Foxy? I left to go make a Sammy and you're still on the Stubbies? Yes, I am still on the Stubbies. Boot be like, I want to make a sandwich, and hopefully he's done with doing the Stubbies. Oh my god! He's still on it? Okay. And then here? 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 I should just make it a rule to not talk about food while I'm streaming. Okay, I think maybe it'll look better once it's not the lines with overcrossing. Maybe it'll look better if I... Wait, did I draw this all in one layer? Hold on, wait a second. I realized what the Control-Z was doing now. So you see, what was happening is I was accidentally Control-Zing on the wrong layer. And then it also just got rid of the layer entirely. So what that means is that I'm gonna have to just, like... We're gonna adapt. That's what we're gonna do. Pizza, burrito, cheese, sandwich, chicken, spaghetti. Also, I like how you removed the message of saying that you were sorry. I left to see 9 whole movies and you're still on the Stubbies? What movies did you watch? That's the more important question. Alright, real quick. Oh my goodness, these are like... Oh, I realize the problem with the Stubby now. Okay. I am no longer sorry. For you have made me watch you draw the Stubbies this many times. I will now curse your kin with hunger. That is what you deserve. Chunky feet. So I think the problem with it... My review of the problem with the drawing that I've done here is that the little Stubbies are so large as compared to the normal, like, hands. I think if I redrew the hands, it would make it look a little bit better. But I kind of like the cursed nature of it. What are you going to draw next? Let's see, what would be a funny answer? I'm going to draw my rent bill. And then also my, like, electricity bill. And my phone bill. As that apparently, according to the people who have been asking me for money, is the most important thing in my life. And the only thing that I should be focusing on. I have appeared. Hello, Starberry. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to use the... Kids, this is why you do not draw stuff on the same layer accidentally, because it makes your life so miserable if you try to finish a drawing. Where's my #1 rank, though? Note Signal took it and ate it. You'll never see it again. No! Who summons Starberry? Stubbies came from my stepdad calling his removed foot area a stub. Oh. Lore? Alright, I'm gonna try to remedy that. Just a little bit. I'm trying so hard to draw within the lines right now, but I know that there's some areas where it's not exactly working out. I just woke up from a very good nap. Nice. How many hours did I sleep for? Hold on. I'm gonna calculate that real quick as I'm drawing inside the line here. Like all good first and second graders. How many hours did I sleep? I slept for 12 hours. Actually, it might be 14. I slept a long time yesterday. Well, technically today, or whatever. Let's not get technical about it now. It's like a lighter red. Actually, I think of a really cheap way that I could... What just happened to my... What? Huh? Okay, that message that you just sent, Note Signal, just absolutely tweaked my computer. Everything went black for a second. Stop sending foreign languages. Apparently my chats are racist. They do not like foreign languages. No foreign languages allowed. Did it really? Yes. That is a very bold red. Yes, I know. No, you see, this red... I'm not drawing this anymore for accuracy, boo. As you can see, this is my Foxy. This is not Scott Cawthon's Foxy. This is the blood of the innocent. This is Blood Foxy. Sends more foreign languages to try and replicate the effect, but fails. Why was my brain... My brain was like, where would be the point? If I was... If the Foxy Plush thing were a real life thing, What would it eat? My brain asking the most important of questions. Because, you know, Chica would eat pizza. And, you know, Bonnie eat what Bonnie eat. Have you learned your language? English? No, still working on that. Reminds me of Red Bear, the common enemy from the glitch dimension in Five Nights at Freddy's World, which I, for some reason, got a hyperfixation on. Five Nights at Freddy's World, I think, is one of the more underrated Five Nights at Freddy's games. Because it's actually kind of fun to play it. Some of the games are pretty boring. I'll be real. I find playing Five Nights at Freddy's 1 very atmospherically cool, but in terms of gameplay is very boring, especially when you like know the strategy to win. Note Signal still trying, but not gonna get there. It's not gonna happen again, Note Signal. Stop. It's not gonna work. I wonder, how many hours does a typical artist draw art? It must be somewhat comparable to like the amount of time that I spend like reading or something like that. Actually, probably not reading, probably playing games. Because I think right now I probably spend more time playing games than I do reading, which makes me very sad. Honestly, I found Five Nights at Freddy's 3 really boring, because Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is just jump scare simulator. And there's not really a good way to avoid the jump scares. So you're just there. Is there anything else that is this color? I now understand what Boop was saying. I'm really giving the MS Paint vibe to Foxy right now. One of my drawings usually takes me 3 hours? Really? Okay. It looks like I just opened up MS Paint. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw Foxy today. I played exactly one Five Nights at Freddy's game, and it was not for me, I discovered. Okay. Well, even the newer ones, like, I played some of Security Breach. Security Breach is a problematic game. I do not know what happened in the kitchen that Steelwill was making the game, but they burnt and undercooked the meal at the same time, which is very cool. Explain something to me in MSP, please, mister. What is MSP? Or you're talking about Microsoft Paint? Oh, you're talking about like those YouTube short videos? You know, like the ones that Pirate Software would make, where literally all he does is draw like this and be like, this is the exact way of doing something. You see this line right here? This represents the esoteric nature of capitalism, and how this is the proper way you're meant to do something. Yep. Yeah, because I remember watching one of his videos. He would draw a box, and some of the boxes the man would draw would be like this. It's very cool. I loved it. I thought I could play Sister Location as my first FNAF game because I knew what to do, but I got too scared of balloons and quit. Are you talking about Ballora? I think that's a good pick for a Five Nights at Freddy's game, because the gameplay in that one's at least a little bit varied. Besides like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I said Ballora. Oh, I said balloons. Sorry, I'm blind. You just misread. Yes, I did misread. I so misread that. Oh yeah, the funny thing that Foxy says dum diddy dum dum dum. I'm really bringing that statement to the forefront here. Sister Location was really good. And then he also added free DLC with Custom Night, which not many people remember about, I do not think. Methinks. You look like you can make an animation. Sure. With this art skill, I certainly could. Wait, now I have 3 crowns, not just 1. That is what the number means. Boop, if you get any more crowns, it's going to be a lot more difficult to, like, do stuff. Also, GTA 5 finally downloaded. Let's go. Also, this is going to be a spoiler for my friend group, but I'm going to be coming to my friend group and be like, I, once again, demand your financial support. I want to complete the challenges for GTA Online so I get all the achievements. Because I'm tired of not doing it. It bothers me. It keeps me up at night. Oh, you swear word. Oh, you nice person. Oh, you very cool person, is exactly what Snowy said there. True, I am a nice person. Which is a very well-known statement that many nice people say. I'm just a nice guy. Of course I donate a lot to charities. And then use that as an excuse for when I get charged with my crimes. Dang, it did. Man, GTA 6 is halfway there from being done after 20 years. Do you know how awful some of those challenges are? Yes, I know. The Doomsday Heist challenges specifically. Ugh. Ugh. Some of them are easy, like numero uno, or like some of the specific do thing challenge. That's easy. But all the heist ones just suck. There's no other way I can describe it. They just suck. Yeah, Doomsday 1 through 3, deathless and failless. Yes. Literally what my plan for that is to go to the group and be like, hey, I need some of you for the Doomsday challenges. If you're the person who wants to do this less or the least, be the 4th person in the 4-person challenge. And then I need somebody who at least kind of wants to make money in GTA Online, or if they care, to help me with like the 2-person one. Because some of those preps, oh my goodness. Me and a couple friends tried doing it and failed halfway from a truck glitching out. That's just GTA Online. GTA Online be like, I'm gonna have a really hard challenge, and it's gonna be very likely that it's just gonna fail. You know why? Because it just does. Why don't you make an art stream where you watch as everyone draws on the screen? Void. Hi, my mom said I get an allowance. Is that good? No. An allowance can only mean one thing. You're getting cut off from the money supply. Okay, the reason I would not do an art stream with everybody drawing on it, there are some people that I would trust to actually do drawing. That would actually, like, draw normal things. If I opened it up, the first thing that I'm seeing on my screen is 3 circles. 2 that are, like, normal circular, and then 1 that's, like, a very large oval. I'll help because I've done everything and have money to blow if my account is not reset, that is. Okay. Well... You should probably be, like, the 3rd or the 4th person, I imagine. Because if you do not necessarily need money, I'm not doing it for money either. I do not care. I just want the achievement. And so probably, eventually, I should probably buy an Oppressor Mark II, but... I'm not gonna worry about that. Hey, the okay. People were judging me on the stubbies, but the stubbies actually being a little colored in, not the worst thing in the world. Supposedly streamer money man, yes. The reason I stream every day, the reason I set a goal of streaming 3 hours a day for this entire month, is because I want money. How did you know? You're so right. So true. So true. You know, I heard... Okay. Sorry, I'm just recoiling from the connection that I just made to a joke. You know, I heard that there's a certain group or some individual that rhymes with true that controls the world. Very interesting, honestly. Very weird. Honestly, more people should definitely look into that. There's not crazy people that believe that whatsoever, right? Not today by the looks of it. I forgot I uninstalled it. Take as long as you need. I still need to probably earn up a little bit of money because I probably need to upgrade my guns a little bit. Because some of the enemies are just bullet sponges at the end of the Doomsday Heist. What's a stream vote? I felt like I did one before. So on Discord, typically I have stream vote days where I have like 4 choices and then a 5th of just like, you can just choose whatever you want. Honestly, what some of you need to start doing is that if you're not approving of the stream votes and you hate the choices that I'm giving you, please just tell me what you want me to stream. I know, for example, Boop has told me that they want me to stream like Five Nights at Freddy's World eventually. And that's great. That's cool. But like... it's very weird when I put up a stream vote and everybody just chooses choose your own thing. Then what's the point of the stream vote then? What's the point? Alright, I'm gonna actually specifically try to make another layer for eyeball. Oh wait, that is way too large. Unrelated, but do you want to hear how weird my new phone is? Of course. How weird is your new phone? I'm eating ice cream. Aw. I ate all my ice cream yesterday. I cannot, because I do not have Discord, and I use my Gmails to make my Discord accounts, and I cannot get into them anymore. Okay, so the rule of thumb is if you do not have Discord and you want to participate in the stream vote, I use my own personal vote as people's who are in YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So, like, if you want me to vote for something on the day of a stream vote, just let me know. Neat trick for whatever this gets stupid tanky. Just stop shooting them for 1 second and aim for a one-tap. For some reason, if you hit them several times and then a headshot, it does not insta-kill. But if you one-tap, it insta-kills non-juggernauts. Well, yeah, I know about aiming for the head, but I'm talking about, like, juggernauts. Because the end of the Doomsday Heist, the difficulty curve of the end of the Doomsday Heist is the game's just like, I'm gonna throw, like, 50 juggernauts in a room at you. Good luck. Yo. WSP, I am back. I forgot what that means. Should I just be lazy? Hold on, I'm just gonna do yellow. This is gonna be a bold choice for a yellow, by the way. Like high. Oh. Like high back. I love caramel so much. I would sell my soul to be able to have unlimited caramel. Well, the devil now knows what to to tell Boop to get more caramel. Or to get your soul. That is a bold yellow. That's a very bold yellow, honestly. I like how bold the yellow is. It's so bold I can barely see it on my screen. I kind of want to play Peak right now. I'm gonna ask somebody you do not need to know for a stream key for that game. It's caramel ice cream, by the way. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna... I'm gonna get more yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Why are your colors so bright? Because it's funny. Because remember when I was saying, I want to do like the kindergartner type drawing aesthetic. Kindergartners blow out every color in existence. Also, I'm lazy. That's the truth of the matter. I could, like, actually try to find a color that's somewhat close, but no. No, no, no. I typed out why my phone is weird. Hold on, where is it? To open the power menu, you do not just hold the power button like you would normally expect. Instead, you gotta hit volume up and power down for some reason. If you just hold the power button, it just opens some weird AI voice search thing. Because, you know, AI is exactly what we want everywhere. I want AI in every aspect of my being. If AI is not in my coffee cup in the morning, I'm gonna kill a man. In Minecraft. Consensually. Of course. And before some of you are like, how can you do a consensual killing? You've never heard of euthanasia before, quite clearly. There's the boop snoot. And I'm not actually referring to boop the person in my chat. I'm referring to, like, actually booping as in, like, you boop the snoot. The snoot. Oh yeah, the stupid Gemini AI thing is just on my phone, and it pops up like Siri. I want it to go away, and I did not consent. Let me check my phone real quick. Because what my phone does is occasionally I will be like talking, and then it just activates the weird AI voice thing. And it feels very weird. I do not consent for when my phone does that. It just listens and it knows. Alright, time for the grand reveal. The reveal of the Foxy plush. I'm so excited. Oh, what a beautiful boy. My boy. Okay, we're gonna make a darker red. The darker red. Sure. My beautiful boy. Honestly, puts that other Freddles drawing that I did to shame. Now this is real artwork right here. AI knows AI is something planned. AI is coming. Oh, so you spelled coming wrong. Wow, I think Foxy and you are sharing a brain cell. Hold on, let me finish doing the ears. Foxy be looking at me, be like, am I a real boy, Papa? No, you are not a real boy. You are fake. Am I ever gonna look perfect someday? Yes. Yes, you will. You already are perfect. Child drawing of Foxy. I'm struggling not to eat the baker's chocolate before I use it for my cake on Friday. It's so tempting. The funny thing yesterday is I was talking with another person. And, like, we were out doing stuff. You know, very specific and definitely real. As people say. But I'm not being specific because this did actually happen, but I'm not saying where. And they were offering me a box of donuts, and I actually refused them. I was proud of myself because I did not immediately accept the box of donuts. I do not really like chocolate. I like dark chocolate more. People will say I'm a psychopath for that, but I like dark chocolate, okay? I cannot believe... I need to... Every time I do an art stream, I'm like, I need to practice so much, but I never have time! That's what the art streams are for. That's my excuse now. The art streams are a journey. A path, even. Art. I'm so proud of you, Streamer Donut. Thank you. I'm proud of me, too. Alright, honestly, I've kind of lost the artistic sense right now. Good art. I'm a realist. I'm the type of person that deletes my own art. I'm the type of person where, like, I realistically look at stuff and I'm like, there's a problem there. Dark chocolate is better objectively. Milk chocolate is too intense. Well, there's milk chocolates that are really good, but honestly, it gets more funny the more I look at it. Honestly, what you should do right now, I'll send a screenshot of this. Use this as blackmail against me as an artist in the future. Honestly deserved for what this is. I think I'm done with arting for today. I'm probably going to switch to 60 seconds. Boop, you cannot say that to me as I'm making dark chocolate. I think I've hit a threshold from the fact that I did not do any of the stuff that I normally do. Normally, I draw in different layers. Nah. Why would I do that? I try to stream something on my laptop on OBS, and OBS is like, I'm gonna make your stream lag so much no one is gonna watch it. I'm honestly surprised that my computer's even handling this. Like, my computer is so close to death 90% of the time. End of stream. It's not the end of the stream. I'm still gonna be streaming, but I know some people like only come for certain things. So like if you just came here for the art stream's ending. You can leave. Go do something else. You can leave. No, I don't want the stream to end. No, the stream's not ending yet. I'm just saying that it's the end of the art stream segment. Cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. It will just take me a second. Look at it. Beautiful. Alright, now I just need to save all this, and then I need to switch over to 60 seconds, and then some other game. Probably Celeste. Who knows? It's always Celeste. Whenever in doubt, choose Celeste. And then, yeah, I saved these here. Cool. Well then, I'm gonna keep the stream music up, so that way there's at least something in the background, I guess. Look at my boy. He's so real. He is real. Oh, wait, wrong game. No, I'm not playing Celeste yet. No, I'm playing 60 seconds. Get back, demon. Okay, or hear me out, Deltarune Chapter 3. Boop, are you saying that because you somehow telepathically know that I bought Deltarune like yesterday? Deltarune mentioned. Okay, no matter what, I'm doing 60 seconds. I'm doing a run of 60 seconds. Let me see. Did I set a goal for me to beat Deltarune anyway? Hold on, let me check. I think I did. The base boost. Play through Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. How long is Deltarune Chapter 3? How many runs are we gonna do? I'm doing exactly 1. Or I could do an hour's worth. It's either an hour or 1 run. Whichever comes first. Hola. Hello, Jay. I'm no longer doing the art stream right now. Chapter 3 might be 5.5 hours long. I just missed it. Yeah, you just missed the art stream. It's okay. It's okay. God, I love just eating chocolate chips and nothing on them. I failed my words. Nothing with them. I started Hades today. I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, Hades is a really good game. Hi, Jay. Streamer Potato. Chill. Jay, I said hi. Boop said hi, Jay. So since we're here, I may as well say this. I've been thinking of having a game that I can play with everybody in the community again. I would say Minecraft, but I actually want more suggestions besides Minecraft. Or we could make it multiple games. It just means that I'm gonna have to spread my time between them. Cookie Run Kingdom, who knows? Is that even a multiplayer game? 1 minute to win it. So this is not 60 seconds. Well, it came out 2019. I'm old. What about people who cannot buy games? So if you're not able to buy games, we can try to find a game that's free. I'll be right back. Okay. Cooking Run Kingdom is not multiplayer, but I do welcome you playing Cooking Run Kingdom. I love Cooking Run Kingdom. Well, do you want me to just make a chat so we can, like, discuss the game? Oh, it's a mobile game? I'm gonna have an actual game on my phone, or I could just get BlueStacks to be lazy. Honestly, I approve of the laziness, though. I may have eaten too many chocolate chips. Every time, not Jay, Starberry eats one thing, it's like I ate too much of this thing. It seems like you could eat like nachos or something, Starberry, and like my tummy hurt. My tummy does not approve of what I've done. Alright, I am finally getting everything. Topics cannot be changed during the live. Well, time to restart the live stream then for TikTok. I'm sorry, I did not mean to. Boop, you thief. I'm not sure what the #1 crown is even associated with. It's either messages or it's time watching. It's weird that you cannot choose topics. That's so odd. I do not really know. I don't know either. It's something. So I get a follower during the art stream? Weird. Alright, finally, we can start a run. What about Stumble Guys? It's a game I found on Steam just now. Oh yeah, Stumble Guys is like Fall Guys, is it not? I guess I really love that neon big-footed Foxy. I like how the color is so visceral, you're describing it as neon. Okay, got the gas mask, I'm happy about that. Where's the shelter? Shelter's over here, okay. Okay, soup. What even this game about? It's so odd. It's just about, like, survival. It's essentially a text adventure game. That's the best way I would describe it. Also, I would love it if my children would decide to, like, you know, go to the shelter. That'd be fantastic. Very laggy. Uh-oh. I'm trying so... I'm sorry if it's lagging. Do not bring Tuba Lady. I died. I think I instantly died, because I only brought the children. This stream almost died. How is it that intense? Hold on, I might have to kill TikTok. TikTok, you might be executed. I live in a bunker too. It would be funny. Only the children are in the bunker. Clearly, there's no way that they'd be able to survive by themselves. Oh, no, no. Okay, how do I fix the lag? It was not laggy yesterday. Da 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 da. Oh, let's turn it on low. That'll fix things, right? Okay, hold on. What do I do? How do I fix this? I'll try another run. Tell me if it's laggy again. If it's still laggy, TikTok gets executed. So I hope you know that. Be aware. The TikTok people be like, no, I don't want to die. I want to still stay alive. We take the flashlight. We take that padlock. We take the. We're not able to take the medkit. Oh dear. It's way better now. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten today, I think 70. That was my first run. Hello, wife. Good thing you only take 2 slots. Just like real wives. A good wife only takes up 2 slots. I do not think I'm getting far with this run. I did not get very much. Says so he didn't know I'm joking and still lagging. Okay, well, I will just intentionally die then. Exit the menu. 1 frame for whenever it feels like. Cool. I love watching streams that are of that quality. Anyways, TikTok, you're getting killed. Bye-bye. Alright, anyway. TikTok's executed. I'll play the game in full screen. There's not really other options that I could choose. Rip TikTok. TikTok's not gonna worry about it, trust me. I'm tired of jingling the keys to keep some people there anyway, so... Alright, what else can I execute? I'm gonna get rid of Discord. I'm gonna close Steam. I'm gonna close the music that I was listening to. I swear, if 60 seconds Reatomized is bringing my OBS to its knees, that is so sad. What does that say about my computer? This game is so peak, more people gotta play it. Well, I'm pretty sure there was a time period where a lot of people played it at once. Alright, how's it looking now? How's the reviews saying? It's better? Okay. I'm gonna be real, it's not looking too good. If only my wife would also help me do stuff. God, just like real life. Oh, I'm not able to take that. I'm not trying to take that. I'm trying to take the water, you fool! 2018 Gloom and Cub Scouts paid it. I have no idea who that is. After a very thorough one Google search, I could not find any games that the whole community could play together. Water. Scout Guide. Okay, that's nice. Cards. And a flashlight. Cool. The soup. The soup. The water. The water. The water. Come here, you. The thing is, with paid games, is that everybody cannot play them. Yeah, I know, that's part of the problem. Hit me! Okay, the problem with bringing so many people is that I'm gonna have to feed them all, which is kind of depressing. Okay, the gun's over there. I'm gonna try to get the gun. Imagine how hot it must be in that bunker. There's a nuclear bomb that went off. I'm pretty sure they're not worried about the heat. Okay, like one more thing. I do not think I have enough time. It's okay. He died. He deserved death. The thing is with paid games that we're just gonna buy them. Yeah. All right, let's see what I got from my run. So not that hot. Okay, not great. Oh wait, I thought you could do it with Dolores being alive. Cough, stream, rip, cough, stream tools, cough, cough. Does this still really look that bad? Why can't every game be free? Like, we know you want cash, but we want fun. True, every game should be free, and then Ted has to make it to the bunker, but he can die in the run, so as long as there's an adult. Yeah, but there technically was an adult in there, was there not? So you have to make it to the bunker. I think that's a tiny bit silly, but oh well. Steam, not stream. Got it. I'm also making this purposely difficult on myself by playing on the hardest difficulty. You cannot play online with Steam tools. Okay, I'm not taking wife. The wife can stay. We had an argument last night. It was not good. I see that gas mask behind there. Oh, look at the cornering. All right, I'm gonna go to the far end of the house first. Gun. I do not care about the flashlight. Cough, online fix. Cough. Oh, you're talking about piracy, I see. That's what they're talking about. True, just pirate. I don't care. Gotcha. What the heck's an online fix? You're coming with me. Makes it so you can play with friends. Okay, this is the first run after so long of me actually making it to the bunker. Alright, well we have poison, so there's a solution if things get desperate. Plenty of water means we do not worry about that for some time. The best stock shelter we have seen. Not getting anything. It's tough surviving these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some way send ditch. That's not something we're looking forward to. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, and we might never get used to it. We hope this comes to an end soon. Not rationing supplies yet. If there's one sure way to get our attention, it's definitely banging on our shelter door. Whoever it is, they're quite persistent. They've been at it for the past 5 minutes. Should we open? No. This is going to be a run where I just say no to everything. Because that's funny. Ted wants water. Okay, so they all want water. I have water. A no run? Yes. So I'll wait another day. How about that lake we've been going to the past few years? It would be so good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness. Swim a little. Maybe take a boat ride, even if the whole place turned into Adamville. In fact, not art stream, but waiting a minute. Yes. Yep, they're no longer thirsty. It's hard to keep track of time down here. We cannot tell if it's night or day, or sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible light bulbs are not helping. Too bad we cannot replace them. There has to be something else we can do about this. Why do you want to use the first aid kit? Hold on, let me reread that. What would you use the first aid kit for? Fixing your sanity? Oh my, what happened to you? Okay, so they're just tired. Okay, yeah, so they're tired right now. So, yeah, they're just all tired. Ark and No Man's Sky seems like really good games for the community. Only problem is they're kind of expensive, yeah. I would more so lean towards... probably No Man's Sky than Ark. We're not big fans of our strange smelling shelter, but when we started to smell something burning, we quickly realized how much we prefer the nothing is on fire scent it had before. A fire! We need to put it out and save our supplies. We don't have time to save them all. What do we save? We save the radio. I'm gonna fix a light bulb with a medkit. I guess the light is at 1 HP. I was just confused by the whole... What was the medkit gonna fix? They're like claustrophobia? Okay, so the fire did not do anything. Ted is still tired. Ted is really thirsty. Dolores will not last long without water. So Dolores needs water. So I'm gonna give Dolores water. And that's it. So I'm gonna wait one more day, and then I'll take an expedition on day 8. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not much has changed. Probably just abusing the over-the-counter medications for drowsiness. But why would you... You're in a situation where you know you're going to be sitting here for probably months, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to take the cough medicine. You know what? I'm going to use the cough medicine for some reason. I'm going to use my chemistry skills to turn it into a different chemical. Something very familiar to modern television. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Ted is still mighty tired. It needs more time to recover his strength. So Ted needs a drink. Ted and Timmy need a drink. So, all 3 of them except Dolores need a drink. And then, yeah. During the night, we heard suspicious sounds coming from down to the door. No, we're not opening it. Why would we open it? We have no idea who left this. Nowadays, we cannot trust anybody. We're not risking our lives for supplies. So, I'm gonna give Ted food. Okay, so we're gonna just give them all food. Do I have a suitcase? Oh, I do have a suitcase. So, Dolores? Or not Dolores, you're Mary Jane. Mary Jane? You're going out with this, with that, and a gun. Wait, no, you're banned from the chat. True, you are banned. I just gave them something to eat. Okay, so I guess I have to feed them again. Ted is not hungry anymore, so I'm gonna give Timmy and Dolores something to eat. And then Dolores is also gonna get food, or water. It's time we stop wondering about what's going on and start asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to the radio station? Yeah. At least Ted's okay. Well, we're gonna refuse the phone. Oh, they're all rested. Let's go. No need to use a medkit. Ted is really thirsty. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna wait to give them water. Nope, nobody's going outside. Oh, Timmy's gone insane. Way too dangerous to randomly run to a ringing phone. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Tim looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to drink. Timmy's in terrible shape. He needs water. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Or Fallout settled day after Jane left. Yeah. Water. Water. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would have ruined such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Timmy's gone crazy. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. Yeah, I bet they sure are. Dolores cannot remain thirsty for long, so Dolores and Ted get water. While conducting our daily supply count, we noticed that a soup can is missing. We're absolutely sure it was there yesterday. There can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Now we can figure out who the culprit was. I'm gonna say it's Timmy. I mean, I'm gonna blame Timmy. Timmy's the child. Timmy can be blamed. We're gonna shun Timmy. Timmy goes out to the wasteland. Oh, did we choose the wrong person? Oh, he did actually eat it. Ted is hungry. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Dolores has not eaten for a while. We only have one more can because Timmy's the little thief. Okay. I'll feed them, and then now I'm gonna really start rationing. You're definitely gonna get a cake. Execute via empty-handed scavenging. Also, where's Mary Jane? We can make it work, even in Toronto. Question is, how do we get a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Ah, yes. I read that implying that Toronto is definitely Europe. Yeah, Canada's Europe. We know. It's just true. Ted is hungry. We're worried about Timmy's state of mind. He's not doing well. Some water for Timmy would be nice. So, Timmy, you just ate food. Timmy. You know what, Timmy? You're not getting food. You're getting water. That's all you're getting. Trader alert. Timmy's salvaged comic books are mostly harmless science fiction pulp. However, some of them do not feature the brave Astro-Citizen program astronauts, but cosmonauts. That boy is eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland for his traitorous ways and dispose of those blasphemous comics? Yeah, let's kill Timmy. We graciously allowed Timmy to stay on the shelter despite his actions. We believe in the power of rehabilitation and second chances. I see people go on YouTube and say everything about themselves per YouTube short. Yes. Exactly. Also, we're running out of toilet paper and these propaganda books do nicely. I have learned more about people than I know about my own friends on YouTube shorts. So Ted is hungry and needs food. Timmy should eat something. Okay, Dolores, so you get water. Ted can wait another day. When someone knocked on the door, we were suspicious and cautious, but after a few minutes of talking, it turned out there was just a group of old ladies that were at a tea party not far from here when the bombs dropped. We thought it would only be good manners to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrellas. Canes and something that looked like a sharp or a spiked table leg. We need to fight back. Poison them. Poison their tea. Bug killing spray may be primarily used for killing insects, but it seems to work equally well as a bandit repellent, as long as you aim for their eyes. The reaction is quite instant. We're safe for now, but for how much longer? And is the spray going to be enough to drive those low-lifes away next time? Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. We fear something bad happened to her. Oh, she died. Okay, I think the run's dead, because there's not really a way. She took the gun, the gas mask, and the suitcase. Just like how my name is blank, and my age is blank, and I am blank, 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 blank. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a Fallout Chapter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player, but who has probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. It came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter, so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? No. Do you know what day 17 reminds me of? Pop-Tart time. Bro, it's Timmy, and that is the G. Yeah, Timmy the G of going insane on like the 3rd day. Well, never mind. All of the Pop-Tarts are gone. Instead, I have to resort to a dessert item. Alright, what do we got? I might be going insane. I swear I just heard a Steam message notification, but there's no message to be seen. That'd be funny if it was mine. We did not answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who do not seem harmless at all. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave, needs drink. So Timmy needs food. Yeah. So you need food. Honestly, I'm banishing the child. The run's gone so horribly at this point. If Timmy somehow makes it back, I would be impressed. And I mean, also, you do not have to feed them while they're away. Or give them water, which is a good thing. Well, we're just rationing today. We were admiring the radioactive landscape when we saw a young woman dressed in ragged camo clothing. She had a nasty-looking rifle, but she hailed us in a polite enough manner. She claims to be a hunter, tracking a big mutated spider. She ran out of ammo and told us if we were to help her out, she would pay us back in a while. Sure, whatever. We're not going to use the ammo anyway. Bro, I try to go to sleep and I hear my Steam saying, "Summer sale! Spend money!" Horse will not survive without water any longer. Water. We decided to peek outside for just a minute to see what the store around the corner was still standing. To see if the store around the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness. A pair of ferocious eyes appeared a few feet away. Then only a few moments to decide what to do. Why did you make everyone have crowns? That's just the YouTube update. I'm not able to fix that. Yummers. In other circumstances, we might have risked battling a beast in the darkness, but for some reason, we felt that was not to our liking. So we screamed and screamed with terror. The creature was probably more afraid of us than we were of it. I left in a hurry. Ted is hungry. 75 subs, did you not have more? I've always had like 75. Do not answer the phone call. Ted's gone crazy. For what reason? So Ted needs a drink, and Dolores needs food. Received another transmission from the army. They're doing a quick sweep there and asked those survivors to leave markings at the nearest bus stop to indicate they're around. The markings are to be made with cars. I guess we will not be able to play poker, but if that gets us rescued, then we can probably make the sacrifice. Well, guess what we do not have? Did you have a different YouTube before this, and what did you do? Yeah, I had a different YouTube before this. Mainly it was just the same videos I do now, or just like if I'm interested in something and want to make a video about it, I just do it. As YouTube should be. Like if I do not think something's gonna be interesting, or there's something I do not want to log and keep, then I'm not gonna do it. We missed the chance for the military. Water's all Dolores wants. Nope. Okay, no, I'm not trading with this scruffy man with a scruffy bag. Timmy made it back? Was Timmy still crazy? We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. For all our daily bread and butter needs, we always went to the small store next to the barber's. They always had the amazing clerk who always asked us to come again. We found it intact. Most food on the shelves was outdated and rotten. What in the world? Timmy? Did Timmy just save the run? A lot of eggs were smashed on the floor. Guess what? Soup cans did not expire until 2015. Good for us. We found a shelf with a big sign that read everything for 99 cents. The only thing left were bottles of water. Huh, expensive. A gas mask was hanging on the wall. There was a sign next to it that read, "Is it safe?" Ted is hungry. Dolores would really love something to eat. So Dolores needs water. So Timmy also needs hunger. Or food. So I'm gonna try to help Timmy. And then you need hunger. You need the funny. Our hideout was approached by a man we did not know. He claimed he used to be an accountant, but now he survives as a trader and a gambler. He offered us a card game for a bet of 2 water bottles. Shall we play? No. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set to the kids? Yeah, the one kid that we have. We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Ted wants water. So Ted needs water and food. Dolores needs water. But they just all want water. You need food. You get food too. You know what? I feel like sending Ted. Go on, Ted. You'll be fine. Dolores is fine. Timmy should eat. What is the chance that somebody recovers from their craziness? I kind of want to figure that out eventually. Our family has been stuck down here for a while. Struck down here. And we're very worried this might have an adverse effect on Timmy's education. Can he even read anymore? Up there, he at least consumed a comic book or 2 a week. Now there's nothing. We need to give him something to read. The board. Good thing we have those checkers. They can in instructions. Perfect reading material for a young boy like Timmy, who would have anticipated that reading those 3 sentences too many times would fry his little brain a bit. Poor Timmy. Nope. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout outside our door. We were not sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves as that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? No. Does Meg get harder after I beat her? I beat her, but now every time I make it back, she seems so much harder. Meg? Who are you talking about? Meg. What are you talking about, Jay? What do you mean by that? We stayed silent until the group on the other side of the door went away. They did not show up afterwards, so I figured it was the wise thing to do. In Hades? I think so, yeah. Let's just hope they do not come back in greater numbers. Dolores has not eaten for a while. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Timmy is a bit crazy, but a few more days and he will stay crazy for good. Well, I cannot fix that. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition looked fine, but it turned out he had hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal and his wound is infected. It does not look like it's healing up. We have to patch it. Good thing I tried to cure his cold first. The best medicine for any sickness or injury is to clench your teeth and ignore it. True. That's what our grandpa always said. Of course, she's dead now, and has been for a while, ever since she got that nasty frog bite at the fine age of 25. During breakfast, we realized that some of our rations were missing. Our first instinct was to blame the communists, but we soon realized the real culprit was in fact Timmy. Apparently he's become completely paranoid. He keeps muttering about how we're starving him on purpose, and we're giving us really hostile looks. So Dolores needs to eat. What's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no, mutated ants! Their terrifying little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out, but Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to have it their way, but who? Timmy has it his way. We keep the ants. Wait, did Timmy recover his sanity? Timmy was allowed to keep his atomic ant farm, to the detriment of our supply stash. The little mutants scattered, devouring a whole can of soup, and escaped under the cover of night. We were relieved. That could have eaten us instead. Dolores has barely any strength left. She will not last till morning. Timmy is still quite sickly. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. Timmy's no longer crazy. Timmy's no longer hungry. How is that what fixed it? Hold on, let's see. You're fatigued. You're tired, fatigued, and sick. Well, we peeked out of our shelter for a moment. We thought we were as good as dead. A huge, hairy, mutated spider was approaching our door. We calmed down when we heard the familiar voice of a hunter. We helped a while back. Thanks to our aid, she was able to track down the spider and tame it. She brought some food along. No clue if it was spider meat, but we shared a nice filling meal and even got to pet the spider. It was education. Okay, Ted actually brought a lot of stuff, but he broke the gas mask, sadly. Am I the only one watching on YouTube? Mayhaps. Ted is safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Going to the supermarket is not as easy as it used to be. Now that raiders are taking over the place and are running plunder operations in the area, it is more difficult than ever. We sensed the numbers left on guard were limited. It seemed possible to sneak around them and retrieve some of their loot. It was worth a shot. Sneaking through the store shelves provided us with a few soup cans. The bandits kept some of their guns in the staff room. The good thing about that, none of the raiders were near it, but we were. A flashlight lying in the ground is an easy way to get your neck broken. We learned this the hard way. It's amazing that no one heard all that noise. One of the walls was decorated with a big map of the surrounding area. Several buildings had X markings on them. We were in a rush because the raiders would come any minute. We grabbed a few things at random. One of them turned out to be a bug-killing spray. Damn it! Our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Okay, so this is just the driving text of trying to get a car. Ted is hungry. Ted is really tired. So Timmy needs a drink. They both need a drink, so I'll give you both a drink. You get food for being such a good little guy, getting all that stuff. Do I really want to get the phone call? You know what? Fine. Ted, go get the phone. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. What will happen if you did a 24-hour stream? I would cry from not sleeping. I mean, I could easily fill up 24 hours in a stream. I have so many games that take a while to complete. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Ted's stomach is rumbling, and Ted's mental state worries us all, but we do not know how to help him. Ted has still not recovered his energy. So Ted wants water. Yeah, Ted wants water. I'm back. Welcome back, Jay. Armor's on the radio again. I do not have playing cards. So Ted needs a drink. I also give him food. He says, I will cry. I mean, I would play some games that I have not done yes before. I mean, but a 24-hour stream is quite the commitment. I mean, I could do it, but I could literally do nothing else for an entire day. You have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad we do not have a photo of her, or do we? We put some photos into books a while back, after the giant coffee spill incident. How is Timmy still alive? So Ted is still hungry. So Timmy needs water. So water, water. You know what? You get food again. Ted used to get along with most of the neighbors before the apocalypse, but especially with the lovely Jenny McMillan from around the corner. He neglected to mention he had met her during his voyage outside, and even promised to share some supplies with her. Dolores seems displeased by this. Should Ted share the supplies with Jenny? Absolutely. There's no problems with that. Wait, did the... Dolores protested, but Ted sneaked out during the night. Turns out Dolores was right. Not only have we lost some precious supplies, but Ted also got his butt handed to him by a local teenage bandit gang. Ted was hurt. Ted seems to be losing it. Alright, Ted, what do you need? Tired, hurt, and deranged. I guess I send Dolores with a gun. Dun, 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 dun. Every day. Did you know if you stream Roblox stores, you can set a mode so where the chat can vote on what to do to your game and make it harder? That's if you played Roblox. I've played Roblox before. I typically do not do it very often, though. Every day, Ted is becoming more and more absent-minded. Since earlier this morning, he has been completely committed to reading a newspaper, or rather something that seemed to be a newspaper, our toilet tissue. He seemed very interested in it, so we did not want to drag him away from his reading. He had to answer a call from nature, but then he accidentally reached for our map. Suffice to say, it is unusable now. Absolutely unusable. However, Ted did not seem to be very bothered by it when we tried to make him realize what he had done and take back the toilet paper. He's just muttered that he might lend it to us when he is finished. Okay, well... Where's your PC specs? I'm curious because I want to start the streaming a little bit and I want to know if my PC is capable enough to stream on multiple platforms. So I have an RTX 3060 Ti and then my GPU, let me pull up Task Manager real quick. Is an i7 10700 KF. So pretty much just an i7 that's new. Well, it's not really new anymore. It's actually a few years old. So biggest recommendations for streaming: SSD, at least 32 gigabytes of RAM, and then obviously the graphics card. Those are my biggest recommendations. I'm gonna go have a good day. Okay, bye-bye, note signal. Time to ration supplies. Okay, let's check. Thirsty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're hungry and you're thirsty. Timmy is bored out of his mind, and he will not leave Ted alone. At first, he wanted to play tag, so now it's hide and seek, which are both terrible ideas for a small shelter like this. Ted is in a bad mood and just wants to be left alone, but Timmy is not giving up. How about charades? No. Ted could not be convinced to play anything, so Timmy decided to train his hide-and-seek skills by himself. While looking for the best places to hide, he stumbled upon some misplaced supplies. Cards! I might actually be able to contact the military now. Ted seems to be losing it. Either reduce something or the bunker will drive him completely insane. So, water. I'll give you some food, because why not? Alright, use a radio. I think Dolores died. A group of Nocturs knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We did not doubt that they were the real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? Of course. Use the last thing of water. Oh no. We asked them for their doctor's license, but all of them claimed they left them another pair of trousers. We did not dare ask if there was just one pair. There's just the one pair. We gave them a water bottle and wished them a good journey, and better luck with trousers. Yep, they're still losing it. So Ted wants water. Oh, there's your water. We saw something strange on our way back from the expedition, a chain of lights on the horizon, pushing and flashing in a chaotic manner. It did not make much sense to us at the time, but then when we discussed it with the shelter, Timmy said it might be a secret scout signal. He would need to check out the signal by himself and decode it in the scout book. Do not have the scout book. And she died. Okay, Timmy needs water. Timmy wants to go on a trip? Sure. I just forgot about that one time we shared our water with a group of people dressed in lab coats. Out of the blue, they came back today and administered us some really healthy looking shots. So they were real doctors after all, we think. Please tell me they actually cured us. Does not look like it. Ted's losing it. Are any of them, like, starving? No, they're just hungry. They can get over it. Timmy! Nope, you're not getting anything. Alright, use the cards. It's like he just ate the playing cards. I have a 10E, which should be fine, but it's only 16 gigabytes of RAM, so I might need to upgrade that or just build a new PC. I do kind of need an upgrade. Well, the 1080 is gonna, from my recollection, it is probably gonna struggle a bit. You can probably play like lower end games. You'll have to see. So he needs a drink. I do not have water for you. I'm not. Okay, I'm kind of desperate. What's in the bag? Cat! As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be an angry house cat. The feeling gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Shirikov. Is that its name? Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs a drink right now. Well, I think Ted's dying. to have food. A young man paid us a visit today. He told us a story of his brave twin sister, who went missing while spying in a nearby bandit camp. He said that while these circumstances are far from perfect, they were in fact meaning to contact us eventually and meet us. He believes his sister was discovered and is currently held captive in that camp, and he has a few men, but he could use all the help he can get. Should we help him? Sure. Oh, and that's the end. He died. Cat! Cat. Cat. Oh wait, so I did not die from doing this? I died from probably thirst. Timmy should have returned by now. Too many dies without water took their toll. Ted died of dehydration. Yeah. That was to be expected. Okay. That run finally ended. That was... I am amazed that run went on for as long as it did. The game was very generous in that run. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is, what do I need to finish? I kind of want to do Celeste. So I'm gonna set up the game real quick. So the last hour or two of the stream is just gonna be me doing 8D and Celeste. I'm still amazed, honestly, that the thing that I'm confused about is the randomness at which the games that I play just stop working well. Like, why was 60 seconds glitching? What a random game to have glitching while multi-streaming. Also, I'm kind of in a streaming mood today. I might stream more later today. I need to go to a movie today, though, first. I really want to go to a movie. I'm probably gonna watch, like, F1. Or I might watch that new Pixar movie if I'm feeling it. Honestly, I really want to watch F1. So here, go to live streaming, edit. Go to Celesting. Change the game to Celeste. Cool. Where in the world is my cord? Always plug in your controller. So that way it never dies on me while I'm playing video games. That'd be so sad. Alright, I want to try something before I do AP. I want to give this one attempt. Oh. Because I feel like, in my brain, I'm like, I could probably do this so much quicker now that I've actually gone through the process of suffering into the core. Ow. Ow. Touch the edge of it. I'm a fool. Cool. Ooh. Precision jumping be like. Oh dear. Okay, well, that is unfortunate for me. How in the world? Am I doing this? Okay. Jump too early. I did not have time to, like, sit there and hope and pray. There we go. Cool. Me when I get careened off into the sunset. Cool. Oh, I could have made that too. Third time? Ugh, not third time. Little bit too low. I gotta go now. Bye, Sherman. Bye-bye, Jay. Uh-oh. Only would have been a little bit closer. Delay. Okay, so pressing A is a necessary part of that step. Ugh, shame. Okay. Here we are. Get uppies, go over here. This is much easier than farewell. Oh, why did I do? I'm a fool. Me when I'm just a guy and I just walk directly into the clear ice spire. Oh. Okay, so quite clearly what I need to do is I need to, like, not do what I just did there. Oh. Yeah, because you can get through those without dashing. It's just, it's a timing thing. Okay. Dang, how far is this? Nope, not that. So let's try here. Do you know the definition of insanity? Actually, wait. Would wave dashing just make this easy? It's technically not even wave dashing, because essentially just wave dashing just makes it slightly easier to get over there, but you're not re-keeping your dash, which is the part I do not like about it. Yeah, I'm not able to keep it there. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's over. It's getting less and less. So, what I've not been doing is I forgot that there's a mechanic where you press A to jump on those a little bit higher. I always forget the way this game works. Me when I do the up righty dash. Oh, I already ran out of stamina. How did I run out that quickly? Jeez. Madeline, please. I really do not need you running out of stamina that quickly, because it really messes up my run. Talking to her as though she can hear me. Okay. I see how to do that section. Maybe if I would have waited a little bit longer to do the up ready dash. Honestly, uppies is where it's at. Got it. Oh, these. Alright, bing bong. Okay. Can we get 3D Celeste? No. You cannot get 3D Celeste. You're not allowed. I think I need to keep a dash somewhere in here, so... Keep going a little bit too far to the right. Oh, I have to hold on to it for a little bit. Okay, let's wait for that to come back. Ouchie. Yeah, so it needs to be about like once right here. Too far in the corner. Oh, okay, so you have to do this quickly too. Shame, shame, shame. I cannot grab on that. She just does not have the grip string. She just refuses to grab there. Okay, so maybe I have to time it even closer. But I'm trying so hard to make it quick, but she's not doing what I need to do quick enough. And then sometimes I just hit the right corner there. Alright, wait a little bit. Now. Now. That last fireball, how dare you. I'm not even able to go down there. You just have to weasel your way through. Not enough. Not enough time. Oh, and it took too long. Crazy. I was crazy once they locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Practicing farewell? Yep, absolutely. How could you tell? I cannot get up there. AKA farewelling? No. There's no farewelling that is going on here. Perfect. And I ran out of stamina. Oh my goodness. It's like a split second. You have to do this timing perfectly. Nope, not now. Now. Because if you do it a little too slow, then you do not have enough grip strength. Like that. Madeline, please. It takes from Metal Gear Solid 2. You need to be able to increase your grip strength. Please. It would be so nice. Sure. Going for it? Nope. Way too early. Here. Nope. Went too early there. Still not enough time. So I need to make it so by the time I get down there, the fireball is like right at the point where it's going to come back. Ow. And I think I would have probably died there anyway. So now. Okay, too long. Now. Sometimes I just careen myself into the ceiling too. It's very funny. Not enough grip strength. Trying to build up consistently with Remembered Deathless. Are you referring to yourself? Ow. Water. That's what I was pausing. Good thing there's not really a reason to pause, because the timer goes regardless. Like, I got it a few times in a row, and I kept using the same strategy, but it's just not working anymore. Because I'm going to lose grip strength here. Unless I have an idea. No. Because I need that last dash. I touched... Oh, the pain. if I wait a little bit too long. I mean, what can I do? The only idea that I have to maybe mix it up a bit, I've died here, is to make it so when I get to that right platform, is to jump up to maybe save a bit of grip strength, but I'm pretty sure that also uses grip strength to do the jump up, because you can run out of grip strength by jumping off a platform. If I remember correctly. And then sometimes you just hit your toes. Okay, no, that's not gonna work, because the spikes are there to prevent you from doing that. By the way, 3D does exist officially. Okay. What do you mean? Is it already out, or are they working on it? Or what do you mean by that? It's so sad. Because I get so far. I try so hard to keep the jerks. It's already out. Oh, this is a checkpoint? How do I never get to this checkpoint, by the way? Yeah, also, actually, I know how to do that top part now. Top right part. That's unfortunate that my brain was not able to recognize it fast enough. Come on. I meant to do an up jumpy. I did not do an up jumpy. Nope. Way too quick. Oh no, that's... no. Okay, that was my fault. No. Over here. Perfect. I took my thought spikes. That's not bad. Now I've lost all my I've lost the muscle memory. It's all gone. Nice. Even with trying to save the stamina a little... Is it because I'm jumping? I do not know. Hold on. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what the problem is. It could be. So maybe I have just enough. I just need to fall down. I ran out of stamina because it did not matter. Fall down. Oh, I should have just jumped instead of grabbing. I am the cause of my own demise. Much like everything else. Cool. There we go. See? All I had to do was adjust some things there, and it eventually worked out. Oh yeah, you do not regain stamina on those jumpy things. I forgot. Oh, simple. Doink. Ugh. Doink. 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 No, I think this is a right uppy. Maybe right uppy? Yeah, let's try right uppy. Nope. More like uppy right. Ugh. Okay. So let's do the uppy righty. That was cool. Doink. Doink. Uh-oh. Yeah, I killed myself there. No debating that. Oh wait, no, I need all those dashes, so I may as well just reset. The same thing. Dash back again. I keep yoinking the dashes. I think I can recover this. I'm just messing up really bad. I keep throwing the game. Oh, I see what the problem is. So I'm not pressing A to get the little boosty at that point. What am I doing here? I've not even gotten the coin yet. Putting the cart way before the horse. little bit too much uppy. Remember Deathless, yay. Let's go. Okay, that little bounce was not what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be another one of those ones where I thread the needle to perfectly die. I'm pretty sure I can go through those spikes. I think the only problem is like going back down on them. No, wait. Doink. Ow. No, I gotta do it like first attempt, because there's not really a good way for me to recover that. I think I got it now. Got it. A little too far to the right. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, 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 doink. I went right over that. I was looking at the bouncy thing. The bumper. That was really funny to me. I looked directly at it as I killed myself. Alright, hold on. I can probably reopen Discord now. Let's see what's going on. I forgot I closed that because 60 seconds was lagging so bad, so I was just closing every application that was not immediately necessary. It's already almost been 3 hours. Jeez. Huh. Alright. I was about to say the Discord energy is feeding me. the energy of moderators everywhere is giving me the power to beat 8B Celeste, even though arguably I've already beaten a harder level than this. There we go. Cool. Oh yeah, you're not able to... Okay, so I see what you have to do. Gotta... And then dash again. That's exactly what you have to do. I mean, I gotta keep both dashes though. As I say, as I do not keep both dashes. Nice. Let's go. Alright, this is gonna be painful, but we go for it. Ow. I think I have to do it like when they're here. Okay, not there. I can probably do it with getting away with a dash here just to be a little bit safe. Maybe. It seems like it. Or I can just not grab on the side. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, so I can absolutely... You have to jump at the end of it. Remember, Spaghetti, you have to jump at the end of it. Okay. Alright. That was... that was incredible. I did it again. So... What am I planning to do? Wait, did the YouTube stream just end itself? Hold on, I gotta check that. My plan is I'll stream for another 15 minutes. I'll stream later again today. But I need to catch the movie that I'm going to as well. So I'm gonna spend some time preparing for that. Because it's like 20 or 30 minutes away from me. So may as well get that prepared. Yeah. I think that's a good plan. I like that plan. Also, I accidentally opened DaVinci Resolve. Sinner. That seems like about where I should jump. That did not seem about where I should jump. Wait, can you grab on the back of these? Oh, you can. Cool. Huh. Neat. No, this strategy is got a wave dash. All right, come on, Spiggy. It's actually not a bad timing point that I set it for. Okay, so I need to keep one last dash for the end bit there. So I can remember that I can fall a bit. I'm not going to instantly die by doing some of this stuff. Also, wait, is her death... Hold on, I'm gonna test something. Is her death thing different depending on her hair? Oh, it is! I never knew that. So if you die with... That's cool. So if you die with her hair being pink or purple, then it also changes the little death circle. That's neat. Earlier today, I exited farewell and it said I had 7,777 deaths. 7 might be your lucky number then. Anyways, bye. Bye-bye, Paradise. It's funny how everybody exiting today has been so abrupt. Always catching me off guard. I'm gonna keep to my mantra. I do want to keep streaming. But also the part of me is like, I'm not gonna switch to another game for 10 minutes. I think I'm just gonna stop streaming here for right now. A little 10 minutes early. Oh well. I'll be back in a bit, but I gotta watch a movie first. So with that, hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did /food do something productive. So long. Bye-bye.